this is how you do a transmission oil change in a 10th gen Civic. A manual transmission, obviously. First thing you want to do is disconnect this right here. I believe this is your MAF sensor, if I'm not wrong. Disconnect this from here, and there are 4 like kind of bolts or whatever here. These aren't actually Phillip head, but I mean, if you're careful, you can use one. You're not really supposed to use a Phillips head as far as I know, but it does work. And just be very careful when you remove these. There are 4 of them, as you can see. And if you actually look closely, the transmission bolt is right there. That's how you actually fill it. All right, guys, once you get these 4 kind of bolt screw things, whatever, once you get those loosened, don't pull them all the way out, okay? They will sit just enough where you can still take off this. Now, the next thing you have to do is unclamp this C-clamp or whatever. You're gonna wanna also use you can use a Phillip, or you can use like a hex or something, or a socket on it. Get this loosened. You don't have to remove it all the way. Just make sure you loosen it enough to where you can pull the tubing off like so. Once you get that, then you are ready. This thing right here can come off. Let me do it nice and neat, that way I don't mess it up. And there we go. Now, as you can see, my new air filter's in here, and there is that's the fill plug. So you'll need I believe this is a half inch drive, I apologize. And what you're gonna do is that is what fits in here. So I have a lot of extensions here. If you have a really long one, it really helps. But you're gonna wanna get that in there, and then you twist it loose. As you can see, I already got it. So then we're just gonna take that out. A huge tip, do not remove the bottom bolt first, okay? Do not drain the oil before you take off the filler, because if you can't get rid of that filler cap, if it's stuck on there and you drain the oil out, then you're kind of screwed. All right, once you get that one bolt removed, now you can go ahead and go under the car, and I'll show you exactly where it's at. I have to crawl under here real quick. All right, guys, so the drain plug is right next to the motor mount. It's right here. I actually need an extension. All right, guys, once you've actually drained the oil, make sure you wipe off the bolt or whatever. Make sure you wipe it off good. Go ahead and put it back on. And very tight spot, so give me a second. All right, so I got the bolt all tightened up. Now it's time to actually fill the transmission. The Honda transmission in these cars, the manual requires 1.9 quarts. I bought 2 1 quarts. People say you can run 2 with no problem. I'm gonna go ahead and just run 2. Might as well just use both of these while I'm at it. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill that up right now. All right, there we go. Check for leaks real quick. Make sure the bolt's on tight down here. No leaks at all, looking good. All right, my friends, that's how you do it. I'm gonna real quick assemble it for you guys, like I said. That way, if y'all wanna see that real quick, you can. So I'll move this out of the way. Go ahead and grab the box. Put that back on real quick. Make sure you reconnect the sensor. I would do that first so you don't forget. And there you have it, guys. That is how you do a transmission oil change on a 10th gen series manual transmission Honda. That's how you do it. It's honestly not that hard to do. I think the biggest pain in the butt is to actually to move the air box. Other than that, it's actually really simple. Like I said, I put the wrong transmission fluid in at first. It's my fault, you know. I didn't realize that like synchro mesh was a thing and that like you needed synchro mesh. I just figured it was like gear oil or some kind of, you know, any kind of transmission fluid. I was wrong. Thank you for whoever in the comment section of my YouTube video told me about it. Because I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of a problem. But I hope this video helped you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, I want to do kind of like a quick pace, not like me talking for 3 hours like I am now on how to do it, because I hate those type of videos. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. So we're all good to go. I actually have the right fluid in the car now, so I'm happy. Hopefully, Luna's happy. As always, thank you for watching. Remember, like and subscribe, guys. All right, there's a fat wing going on in the Civic next. Fat wing in a couple weeks. So please stay tuned for that. As always, deuces, guys.